just said that somebody wasn't expected to miss any time because of food poisoning down at the bottom. Anyway, we'll wait a minute before hopping in. The first game is USC versus Washington. So we'll start that up in a minute.
Got a beautiful smile. Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy, sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the bay in the town. Debating about who is the greatest. What you debating about? Taking for clout, I know. Who running your house without staking it out if you ain't really bout that you say you about? I went a different route. I just go pivot the couch. I just envision the count. Then I go get that amount. I got a beautiful house, but honestly, I skip the town anytime that the temperature's down. So someone diss me in the crew, but honestly, I forgot who. Thinks it was crazy is that it's somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That's just you don't do. That's just a more I add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Watch what you put up on the web. You don't want everyone aware. I just had to lead the hood cause treating me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, hell, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the bay in the town, debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. I swear that it's all assumption. And out they always want something.
I got a beautiful condo, stacking my bread for the house next. They will keep trying to sign me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place where them don't usually amount. Boarded up houses across from the suburbs that's causing a feud like the northern and southern to fight for the because society got a house because they usually your covers there's no one to cover that's pointing they covers they running for cover the news ain't gonna cover there's nothing to cover when each other to deal with each other dealing to others dealing with the facts make it.
So we're gonna start the first game and it will be USC going up against Washington.
NBA 2K20 offers a lot to choose from when it comes to online play. But since you all have more downtime lately, we wanted to highlight all the exciting offline capabilities that it has to offer. In Play Now, face off with either current, classic, or all-time NBA teams. Hey, you could even create your own roster and play with that. Also, you're going to want to try out NBA 2K's first ever installment of WNBA action. If you can't seem to get a W against your friends, make sure to hone your craft at 2KU. And you
O'Bannon, like the dude that got the NCAA games taken away from us, like Ed O'Bannon. But yeah, I've got the courts. I've got all of the custom courts here with for the March Madness Elite 8 logo in the middle. So we'll just go with that.
Starting at shooting guard at 6'6" number 5, Marcus. At the other guard position at 6'0" number 0, Green. In the middle at 6'9", number 33, Isaiah Stewart. Starting at power forward at 6'9", number 4, Jaden McDaniels. The other forward position at 6'6", number 11, Carter. The head coach for your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Washington starters.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David
Both
Aldridge.
teams the same record. I believe it's a 2 seed versus a 3 seed, so it should be
The Oscar
good
Robertson
matchup.
rule ushered in the new era of free agency in the NBA. In the last decade, players have taken personal agency. They've pulled up stakes and forced trades in search of an ideal environment. Now, sometimes for teams on the losing end of that, it's a bitter pill to swallow. But this is the new reality of the NBA. Kevin?
It is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Anderson is out there with Matthews. Then there's Easy Breezy. Then there's Red Hot. And it's the Wizard in at the 4-man position. And for the Huskies, we've got Green. McDaniels is out there with Insanity. Then there's Carter. And it's Buckets in at the shooting guard position.
No. There is no home court advantage. Get that off of there. This is a neutral site game. March Madness.
He kicks it to Matthews. And there's the
Put it on 6-minute quarters because on 10, it was just the games were too high scoring and that would take a long time anyway. So we'll do 6 minutes for the Elite 8 anyway.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. That's his first personal foul.
Back-to-back fouls already.
Here's Easy Breezy, defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson finds Matthews. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And USC will have to fire one up here with only 1.2 seconds left on the shot clock. 3-pointers, no good. Washington got it going the other way. The third foul of the game already. But this is the first one on USC.
And so it's Washington with it. McDaniels passes to Green.
And a shooting foul on Rakovic. 2 free throws for Quade. I don't know how to pronounce it. Green, but he makes the first one anyway. Washington will take the early 2-0 lead after those 2 free throws from Green.
Outside Matthews. Passes it to the Wizards.
Kongwu fouled. Two more free throws. This is a pretty foul-heavy game already.
And Washington making the change here. Lights checked in. He hits one and misses one. Into
Kongwu misses the second free throw.
the ball for the Huskies. Here's Carter.
Oh,
By Anderson.
has the ball stolen from him by Anderson. Pass inside to O'Bannon. He gets the bucket to put USC up by 1.
Now here is Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. 2 shots. That's good from Carter.
Carter only makes the first 3 throw, but misses the second. So it's all tied up.
Easy breezy.
2 minutes into the game.
Outside Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson passes to easy breezy. Puts it up. Great D that time from Green. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. Washington with the ball. Just 3 to shoot. Releases. That one off the back iron and out.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Hunter against Matthews. Pass to Red. Here's
Anderson up the middle puts up a shot, and it's good. 5-3 USC. Up by a couple.
Green passes to Carter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open. Yeah, very little resistance, and he had to bring much faster.
Now here's Anderson. The pass to Red. Puts up a 3.
Some kind of post fade 3, kind of a wild shot there, no good. Green is taking it this way for Washington. Inside to the post, Stewart. He'll put up a shot off the backboard. It's good.
I love the ball movement. Put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to easy breezy. Here's the Wizard. 1:53 left in the first quarter, and Bright pulls it down. Pass to Green. Nice ball movement by Washington. And too much time in the
That's an offensive 3-second violation on Washington. They'll turn it over to USC.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint.
That's a lot of rebounds.
They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere. And they just can't seem to get going. Yeah, they might be pressing a little, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Offense is checking in for Washington. Brooks comes in for McDaniels. And the pass to Weaver. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Wright. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Carter looking around. Knocks it loose. Washington again turning it over. Here's the waiter. Passes it to Easy Breezy. Here's Red Hot. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Basket counts. Red Hot's got his second bucket tonight.
The feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
USC with the lead.
Out Carter.
Only by 2.
Baseline try. Jump shot is good that time.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
23 seconds left to play in the first. Here's the waiter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Tubb. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. And here is Green. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
That shot's no good. We're halfway through the first half. It's 11-9. USC has the lead, but only by 2. No good on that shot.
And it's Easy Breezy in at the small foot. Here's the waiter. Brooks covering. Red Hot the pass to Weaver. Off on the layup. Washington trail. Right outside. He dishes it to Green. Pass to Buckets. Right looking around. Huskies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. Here's the waiter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Red Hot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Here's Roberts. Dishes it to Green. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Weaver the pass to Matthews. The pass to Weaver. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tubb. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. Outside, Green. Passes it to Buckets. Kicks it to Wright. From deep. Good D by Matthews. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Down low. Here's Mobley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mobley's got his first basket of the night. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies. For the Huskies, Insanity comes in for Rain Man, and it's McDaniels in for Brooks. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Buckets. Green against Anderson. Stewart. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
Anderson against Wright. Here's the waiter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Releases. Misses off the left iron. The Huskies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wright dishes to McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Washington, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Carter, he's checked in for Washington. And McDaniels drops them both.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Green against Anderson. Pass to Mobley. Matthews with it. His first shot coming late. The kick out to Anderson. Takes the three. Rebound, Washington. Inside, here's McDaniels, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Matthews. Here's the waiter, defended by Carter. Back to Matthews. There's the pass to Weaver. Kept alive. Here's the Wizard. And out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You take a look at Green, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
He kicks to Carter. Pass to Stewart. Here's Green. Anderson with the block. Matthews scanning the floor. .52 seconds left to play here in the half.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Lets it go from 11. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson outside. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Huskies lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Taking a look at the Huskies, they hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Saw defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. McDaniels is out there with Carter. And it's Green. Then there's Buckets. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Anderson with the ball. Outside Matthews. To the left side wing. 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. And the shot is long. The Huskies leading by 4. Buckets. He's covered by Matthews. Right side Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Being 41% for the game. Pass to Red. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Huskies. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Shoots from 12. The shot comes out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Anderson. Here's the Wizard. Count it. The Wizards got 5.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
For the Huskies, Roberts has checked in for Insanity, and it's Wright in for Carter. Nice ball movement by Washington. Green against Anderson. Wright outside. The pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Buckets passes to Green. Now here's Wright. He's guarded close. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. That shot misses.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Washington.
Done. At the line,
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Buckets passes to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Roberts. It's blocked.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
To the middle. Passes to Easy Breezy. Now Anderson. Pass to Easy Breezy. Here's the Wizard. He's got 5. Shot clock at 3. It's not going to go for him.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Wright, and Wright pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Huskies on offense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Buckets passes to Green. 1:39 left in the third. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. Count the basket. And it's 6 points for James.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
I take it serious. My comic relief. I find it funny how keep on talking and promise increase. I'm standing at the top of
Brooks checked in for Washington. Carter comes in for Green. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Brooks, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Weaver the pass to Dub. Here's the 3. But they'll get another chance. Now the pass to Weaver. Tries again. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Now here is Carter. He's got 5. No good from 11 feet. Dub, defended by Carter. Here's Dub, stolen by Carter.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. And sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
Inside, it's Brooks on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Mobley with the rebound. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Dub the pass to Weaver. Pass to Red Hot for the tie. Not going to go that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Huskies on top. They lead by 2. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Matthews out there with the waiter. Then there's Insanity. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Easy Breezy in at the 3 spot. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Washington shooting 43% for the game. Buckets passes to Stewart. And the shot is good. Insanity's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Huskies.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Matthews against Carter. Red Hot the pass to Weaver. It's Matthews on the wing. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. Passes it to Red Hot. Here's the waiter. There's the triple. That shot off.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Buckets passes to Wright. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line. Right. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. Green, he's checked in for buckets. And good on the second, so he makes them both. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the paint, here's Mobley. It's stolen by Green. Poked loose. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Green against Anderson. Pass to Mobley. Fires it up. And the bank shot is good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Green. Carter left side. Launches it. Matthews with the rebound. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Elbow. 2.
At the line. Green. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Green. Washington making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Brooks, and it's buckets in for Wright. Both free throws good from Green. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Anderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, it helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Carter drives in. It's tipped. Here's Easy Breezy, defended by Carter. The layup missed.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line, McDaniels. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Anderson against Green. Here's Red Hot. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Red Hot. 2 shots.
That one is off. No luck that time either. The Huskies leading by 6. Carter the pass to Buckets. Green up on top. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And again, Washington no good.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And that one is good. And so Green will bring it up for the Huskies. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 1:44 left in the fourth. And the officials call a traveling violation. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Anderson passes to Red. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He hits both from the strike.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession game.
Green, the pass to Stewart. And it's blocked, but he gets it back. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Insanity's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forth.
Anderson outside to the inside. Shot left block. No good there. And Washington the other way now. Outside, Green. The dish to McDaniels. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the way. McDaniel's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Hugh.
50 seconds left. And USC trails by 6. It'll take a miracle almost for them to be able to come back in this one.
He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Yes! What a beautiful
That
shot
one.
to bring them to within 3.
Good from 3. Clutch shot.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Stewart, 6 to shoot, and he's able to get it back. The shot, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend in the lane.
Guys, what do you think?
So USC with an opportunity to actually do something here. Oh, the layup, no good. For 3, Matthews. It's good at the buzzer. And they're going to overtime. This game is going to overtime.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime.
The shot from Matthews will send this one into overtime. Only the second overtime game of the tournament.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Huskies.
Oh, makes him fall. Green's the layup. USC scores first in OT. What an awkward shot, but it goes in. That was crazy. Is that his actual jump shot, or is that just... Alonzo Ball release is good on that shot anyway. Puts Washington up by 1. And that's out of bounds on Anderson. Washington will get the ball with the lead. 2 minutes left in overtime. That's a foul on USC. That one is no good by Carter, but he's fouled, so he'll get 2 free throws. Makes the first one. Second one's out and rebounded by USC. A 2-point game. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first overtime. No good. It's blocked, but Albania was blocked. But Anderson picked it up, and then he passed it inside, but it is stolen. And Washington scores to go up by 4. A minute and a half left in the game. With a minute 33 left in the game. Passed into Rakovic, and he's fouled immediately by the Jordan player of the game, Quade Green. Here's Anderson up top for USC. Screen 4. Driving to the inside. Pass Rakovic. Albano on the inside. Goes up strong for the layup, but it's just missed. Oh, it's blocked. Rakovic with the block. Anderson off the screen. On the left wing. Tried to get it to Rakovic, but it's stolen. Bad decision. Wide open corner 3. It's good. Washington up by 7 with 30 seconds to go. Anderson tosses up a 3. It's good. Green. Now pass to Green, and Anderson will foul him intentionally to try to keep the game alive, try to give his team a chance to win. The second free throw by Green is good as well. And it's a 6-point game with 26 and seconds. A 10th second. Matthews on the inside. Anderson for 3. It's no good. And that will just about do it. Green will be sent to the line once more. Makes the first free throw. And the second one is out. There are only 8 seconds left. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's no good. And Washington will advance to the Final Four. Washington will advance to the Final Four against either Kansas or Baylor. USC is out. We'll start the next game shortly. next game will be assume that this is the next matchup. Yes, so Marquette against Memphis. It's the game that we've got next on the channel.
In my team, build your all-time NBA lineup with your favorite players from past and present. Collect cards, customize your squad, and get to work. You can try your luck going 3v3 in triple threat, battle current, historic, and all-time teams in domination, or complete some challenges, and there is a bunch of them. And the best part is, you get my team rewards from all of these. In my career, take on the unique challenge of building your own legacy on the NBA hardwood. Put the team on your back and experience the path of becoming a legend. And there's My League, the ultimate sandbox mode. Customize and oversee an entire league operation, or take over an NBA franchise and lead them to glory.
Yes.
In my GM, experience.
I made this court a bit different because Rufus's court already had that blue in the middle, so I just kind of left it because I thought it was cool. I don't think that they would actually do that for real, watching on this court, but it looked cool, so I liked it. Left it there.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bottoms. Money out there with Silk. Then it's Johnson, and it's T in at the four-man position. And for Memphis, Waiter out there with Prez. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Q, and it's Jeffries in at the 3 slot. Here is Howard.
And here we are, Marquette
Poked away
against Memphis in the Elite Eight. One team will move on to the Final Four, one team will not.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Q, and there's dunk to finish it off.
Really dunk there.
Finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Passes it to T. Shoots from 12, and he puts that one in.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for. And so Howard nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ellis the pass to Q. Here is Jeffries. Johnson with the block. And they're pushing it up. Howard wide open. No good on the triple. For Memphis. One so far. Jeffries the pass to Q. Prez with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Q passes to Jeffries. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Bailey to the inside. 2 points. That one goes.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ellis bounce pass. Now here's Prez. Guarded closely. That one goes. Count it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Ellis. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You take a look at Howard, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ellis surveying the D. Lays it up off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
T the pass to Johnson. The dish to Howard. Teardrop shot, and Ellis with the block.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And finish off by Prez.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the basket is good. And that's now 6 points for Howard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Here's lights out. And there's the pass to D. Memphis moving it around. Pass to the waiter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Personal foul. At the line, the waiter. At at the line for two.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, T. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's lights out. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. Here's Bailey. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Hits it from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Prez. Here's lights out. To the middle. Prez passes to D. Here's lights out. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mr. Fundamentals passes to T. He kicks it to G. T. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's in there. T's got his second bucket of the night. Memphis trails by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Prez. Clock at 6. Shoots it up. That's good on the jump shot. Prez has got 6. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The away team leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Memphis trails by 5. Harris is out there with lights out. Then it's D. Then it's Thomas. And it's the waiter in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Harris outside. Passes it to D. Rebounded by Elliott. Here's the break. Here's Thunder. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's lights out. And the pass to the waiter. Here's lights out. And the foul called on G. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Jeffries has checked in. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Morrow with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Trying to get open is Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
And the first one comes. Some changes for Memphis. Hugh, he's checked in for the waiter. And it's Ellison for lights out. He's perfect from the line this time. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Q. Harris looking it over to the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Q passes to Thomas for 3. Ellis. It's good from long range. Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Thunder. High post, Howard. He dishes it to Johnson. Here's Thunder. Johnson, the pass to Morrow. Pass to Thunder. Fades back. It's hauled in by Thomas. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 6. Hugh, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Howard, that's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Harris against Howard. Here is Jeffries. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For Memphis, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line, Jeffries. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Howard. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Left side, Harris. It doesn't go for him.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Ellis outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Prez is checked in for Memphis. And he can't hit the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Bailey. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ellis right side. Rebound by Johnson.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 6. We've got 1:23 left here in the second.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Johnson with the stop.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
The pass to Jeffries. 5 to shoot. Hugh. Gets the rebound. Prez with the bucket. Prez has got 8.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Memphis trails by 13. Inside, here's Thomas. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Excellent move to score the basketball despite a weak hit.
Ellis against Howard. And that's a foul called on Baldwin. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. They get it back. And so it's the visiting team. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. They've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's napping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. We've seen Money really having a great game.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
That may be just the beginning. He might try to carry this team across the finish line himself.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. T is out there with Johnson. Then it's Silk, and there's Bottoms, and it's Howard in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Prez. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bucket is good, and that's 13 points for Howard.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Ellis against Howard. Here's Jeffries, and it's good, 2 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Silk. Following the score by Memphis. Shoots from 12. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Memphis trails by 13. Now Ellis. He has 6. Pass to Q. To the paint. Here's the waiter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Silk. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Memphis moving that ball around and finished off by Prez.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Howard. 13 points in the game. Here's Silk. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. D, he's checked in for Memphis. Harris comes in for Ellis. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Q passes to the waiter. Here's D. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. Harris' shot is good. Harris! Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Howard. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
D passes to Harris. Passes it to Q. Shoots a 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Q's got 7 points in the game. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. There's the pass to Howard. Unloads from 13. And the jumper is on the mark. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Lights out, check in for Q. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. You look at the eraser, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kicks it to Prez. Pass to Lights out. Shot clock at 6. Off with the layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals from the baseline. The shot, no good. Memphis trails by 13. Passes to the waiter. Misses from short range. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Harris, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Morrow. He kicks to G. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low, T. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Harris against Elliott. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Waiters got 4 rebounds in this game. Elliott against Harris. The pass to Lights out. Back to Harris. Pass to D. To stop the drought. Shot clock reset for Memphis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Some changes for Memphis. Jeffries is checked in, and it's Ellis in for Harris. And And the second free throw, good. Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Ellis. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ellis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the visiting team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And 64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. We've got Lights out, also Ellis out there. Waiter out there with D, and it's Jeffries in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. No good on the wing 3.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Ellis. And the layup is good. Ellis has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Memphis.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Elliott. Got a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Ellis can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Count it, good.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
Here's Lights out. Passes it to D. The pass to the waiter. Here's Lights out. That one, no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And that's a foul called on Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Hugh, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the shot goes in.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ellis outside. There's the lob to the hoop. It's deflected. Pass to Q. Just 5 on the clock. And too long on the shot. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the left wing. Johnson, the pass to Sill. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Bailey. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Off target with his 3.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
The drive by Ellis. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Making a change here. Prez has checked in. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And finish off by Prez.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Silk. Johnson outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Free throw no good for Johnson. Memphis trails by 16. Here's lights out. And there's the pass to Prez. Unloads. And that one hits back iron. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Silk passes to Howard. From 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Waiters got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Prez. Lays it up and banks it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Silk. Pass to T. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his 5th rebound in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal. At the line, Mr. Prez. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ellis is checked in for lights out. Both free throws good from Prez. Here is Howard. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Passes it to T. 1:02 left here in the 4th quarter. Bailey passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bailey. Over Prez. But they get it back. It's Howard, top of the key. Here's Silk. 5 on the clock. The Second chance effort. Rebounded by Ellis.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Jeffries. That shot missing.
Great defensive effort. Just
He got the rebound from behind his back. It was a 10-point game. 20 seconds left. Looks like Marquette will pick up the win. Not really. I wasn't really. I was for Memphis, but they'll have a chance to add on a few points in final seconds, at the very least.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And the Marquette Golden Eagles with the upset. They are going to the Final Four.
love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA.
Precious Chua had 16 points. So was James Wiseman. He only had 4, but he had 10 rebounds. Marcus Howard scored 17, 2 assists, and yeah. So that is all for that game. That's all for the stream. We'll do a part 2 tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Probably around 4 or 5. So Washington, Marquette are the 2 teams in the Final Four so far. Washington will either play Kansas or Baylor. Yeah, they'll play Kansas or Baylor, which will be the first game tomorrow. And Marquette will play either North Carolina or LSU in their Final Four matchup. That's all for this one. See you next.